So what happened to Yula who was posting every single day for the past 2 months and now she took a 3 week break? What happened? There were no updates. Well, I do have an explanation. So just listen to what I have to say. During my winter break or semester break in February, I went to Miami and it was my very first time in Miami, and I was so excited to go there because New York City was just freezing cold and we had so much snow. I just really needed some beach time, some time to chill and tan, and I really wanted to wear my, really skimpy booty shorts because I miss that time. And especially when I go with someone and I know that I'm not gonna be on my own, it's so much easier to dress more controversially or just be more open about the body as I would be if I was here and I would go to like school on my own and I would be by myself. So I was really happy to go to Miami because I knew, or at least I thought, that Miami is a place where people just walk in bikinis everywhere, which it wasn't that far from the truth. Yes, but I really wanted to check out the clubbing scene and how people also dress, and yeah, I wanted to be one of those people. So when I arrived in Miami, the first day or the first thing we did was we went to check out Cuban food. And the Cuban food, so good. Probably that was my first time eating Cuban food, or at least like the a good, really good Cuban food. And we went to this really good restaurant. Let me tell you the name. The restaurant was called Versailles. Versailles? And I took a picture of it actually. I took a picture with my Digicam. That's how it looked like. And it was so delicious. Oh, it was so delicious. I already ate yuca like maybe once somewhere in Massachusetts, but this yuca fries are so good, guys. Wow. I discovered so much good food. It's insane. So thank you so much, Miami, for that. For that first day, I was already shocked by the heat that was in Florida, and I dressed a little bit maybe too skimpy. And when I went out and I went to the restaurant, we had to wait in the line for like an hour. That was like an extreme time, but it was worth it. It was worth it. But we had to wait for so long, and I was just teaching people how to play. Not to play. I was teaching people meanwhile how to dance tango a little bit. So that was really fun, and there were people approaching me and being like, are you dancing salsa?" No, no, no. I'm dancing tango. We went there and we ate. It was really, AC was crazy. And then we got back and we went to sleep. And the next day, I woke up feeling a little under the weather, but not really too crazy. I just had I just had a sore throat and I was coughing. The cough wasn't too extreme, but usually when I start coughing, that means that some kind of cold is coming my way unless I act accordingly fast to beat it. Um, so of course, I took many vitamins, and I was like, okay, I need to beat it. I need to solve this issue as soon as possible because I don't want to be sick when I'm on vacation. I'm supposed to be tanning, but I did that. And also, it's so interesting how cough is my first symptom of getting any kind of illness, because for a lot of people it's usually, I heard, like sneezing or runny nose, but for me it's coughing. Let me know if you have something else. But so I had that, and um I was enjoying the day. Oh, we went to a beach the next day. It was awesome. A little cold. Water was a little bit cold, but I really enjoyed laying in the sun, and I think that's the time when something was already approaching my way. So I slept for the whole time we were on the beach. But it was still fun. But I woke up feeling so much worse than when I woke up in the morning. And I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bad, and I'm getting a little worried that something might be up. So let's get more medicine, like cough drops or cough syrup. I don't remember if I got cough syrup or not, but let's get that and try resolve the issue. And I don't think if it helped that I had so much alcohol during that trip. I am obsessed with sangria. Sangria is my favorite drink of all time, I think. And I every time I go to Spain, I drink like a whole 2 pitchers of sangria. So when I went to Miami, I was so shocked by the amount of restaurants that offered sangrias and was so happy. But I was like, okay, I gotta eat seafood every single day because I feel like they might have fresh seafood. I don't know if Miami does have fresh seafood indeed, but definitely still really good food, especially Cuban food. And I cannot stress this enough. I would go there again just to go to that restaurant again, and I would get even the same stuff I did last time. And we also get the tres leches cake. So good. But I'm getting a little off topic here because we already passed the restaurant conversation. Anyways, so we had so much alcohol, and then we went back to the hotel. And the next day, I woke up and I had zero voice. I lost my voice because I was coughing at night so much. I literally think I coughed my voice out of my throat. Boo. It was so bad. So whenever we would go out and we would go out to a restaurant, I would have to ask someone to order for me. Or I would have to like whisper, but at the same time I didn't want to be too close to the waiter just in case I would be, I would make them sick because I didn't want that, and I didn't know what was exactly happening because I didn't have fever. That's for sure. I didn't have fever. I was still like able to walk and enjoy the weather. The only thing was that I was coughing so much and I had a sore throat, and that's all. That's all. Which still was like making me really uncomfortable, but it's not like I had a fever and I couldn't move anywhere. Even though yeah, I was tired. But the next day we went to Key West, and I was so hyped, guys. I was so hyped to go to Key West for so long because I heard so many good things about Key West. And listen, I have a million things to say about Key West because it was a time when I started taking finally like real medicine for flu. Um, I was taking the Vicks one, the one for you had one for 2 pills for or 3 pills for a day and then for a night. So my symptoms were like going this. Same with my general well-being. I was feeling better. I was feeling worse. I was feeling worse. So at nights were definitely the worst. But I still was like, okay, it's just a flu. I can resolve this. I'm just gonna wear a mask everywhere I go because I can walk. And of course, I didn't really talk to anyone. Not only because I didn't want to make anyone sick, but also I couldn't. I couldn't talk. I had to ask for someone else to talk for me. But in Key West, and this is going to be said with so much pain about what happened in Key West. In Key West, I lost my sense of taste and smell completely. All of it just disappeared, and had no longer the ability to try key lime pies. Zero, guys. I went to Key West, and zero key lime pies were tasted. Zero. The first time I discovered that I lost it, I almost cried. Food is such an important thing for me. Literally, one of the main reasons I travel is to eat food and trying new food and trying new drinks and anything that's gonna get to taste and smell. Smell flowers, smell nature. Please sign me up. But I lost that. I was still getting those key lime pies, and I was like, okay, shit, if I cannot taste it, at least I'm gonna have the satisfaction of trying it. And I was rating them based on the texture and based on how much sweetness I can feel. Because the weird thing about losing the taste, even though I couldn't taste anything, I could still like taste the, how do I say it? Like the main, if it's sweet or if it's salty or if it's spicy, I could taste like the taste, you know, like the main taste, but I couldn't really taste it. So that's what I was rating for, and I think based on that, the best key lime pie is the one with Mirek. Controversial. I don't know if you're gonna agree, but I have a picture here somewhere, so I'll post the winner key lime pie in my opinion in Key West. Super good. Super good. Oh, and I had such a great lobster bisque that I couldn't feel. I just could feel the creaminess. I could feel the creaminess, but I couldn't taste it. We also went to the bar that's called Eden Bar, that is clothes optional bar. I thought it was great. I thought that was amazing, but not everyone enjoyed the experience. Overall, Key West was very much full of older white people. Um, and I feel like it was pretty expensive, and but also it's different than the people in Miami. I actually felt like in Key West people are more open and even more friendly. I don't know. Actually, Miami is also a pretty friendly place. Definitely friendlier than New York City. But Key West was just, like people would stop you on the street and be like, "Oh, you're smoking a cigar. What are you smoking?" Speaking of cigars, I actually got chocolate cigars. I know this might not be the best quality cigar because I went to the store and I actually smoked a really good quality cigar. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just try a chocolate one as well. I haven't smoked it yet, as you can see, because I was still healing and I'm currently singing a lot. So I don't know if smoking is too good of an idea, but I definitely wanted to check it out to see if I can actually taste it. Like I said, I really love regular cigars. So I will see if I'll enjoy that as well. Oh, and the beach on the Key West, the best. Water, warm. Even though I don't really go to an open water because I have the really bad experience with an ocean. Maybe I'll tell you a story about that some other time. But I enjoy that one. I went, maybe I'm like here, and it dropped my head just a little bit. As that was happening, it kind of got to a point where it started being really bad, and I was not able to be outside for too long, and I actually was really exhausted. Like I just felt such a big exhaustion. I had to lay down and just sleep, and I get all of a sudden I get this phone call from my roommate, and they're like, are you okay? Because everyone here got COVID. We all have COVID. We all are sick." I'm like, shit, did I have COVID this all time? I didn't. I don't know. It's not officially confirmed, but I think the symptoms are here. And after I found out, I was just stuck at a hotel, and we had to go back to Miami, and I was in the car just laying like, oh, get me back, get me back. So yeah, we had to figure that one out, and it was one of the worst trips ever because of the circumstances, but because of the places that were bad. Because everything was so amazing, and I have to go back one day because that was so fun, such a fun trip. Or would have been even more fun if I wasn't sick. At least I got better quickly after.